Hello everyone, welcome to Know-How webinar MasterClass. This is, as you know, this is an online short training course for the professional skill development as managed by Technobase. Thank you all for registering this MasterClass on rubber compounding for non-tire products, which is scheduled from 8th November to 18th November. This is second edition onto the 10-day program. This is basically introduction to all of you about content, how to prepare yourself, what is included in this whole program. So it's simply a orientation program. Altogether, we have 11 experts are contributing for this masterclass, combined experience of 400 plus years experience in rubber processing. All of them are well experienced and highly knowledgeable. And I just introduce all of the speakers to all of you. E. Paranathan, Mr. Kalyan Das, Dr. M.N. Aji, Mr. R. Roy Chaudhary, Dr. P. Thavamani, Mr. Priyabhrata Ghosh, we have R. Lakshminarayanan, Dr. Samar Bandyopadhyay, Mr. U.K. Prasad, and also Mr. R.M. Mohan, and Dr. Hans Driffinger. Again, all these experts and speakers are well experienced and highly knowledgeable. I'm sure you find this whole 10-day program useful to you. In this masterclass, altogether we have 40 modules. It means that we have altogether 55 training hours across the 10 days, an average 5.5 hours a day. But some days are longer, some days are shorter, but it's together 55 plus training hours. We cover a broad range of subjects. We're looking at different perspectives on the rubber compounds for the non-tech products. Let's look into the schedule. Day one on the 8th November, Monday, we have an introduction to non-tire industry, general purpose rubbers, special purpose rubbers, part one and part two, and we have fillers for rubber. After each module, there is a break. Okay. Some modules have bit longer, some bit shorter, but after each module, you have a break. So you get a screen break, or you can have some coffee or tea, or there's a lunchtime, you have a lunch break. So that's how we design the program. And you'll receive a link for each module separately, so that any questions you have on each module, you can address it there. So we can post there in that after each module. Day two, 9th November, Tuesday. We're covering the rubber processing additives. We have rubber vulcanization chemicals and productive agents. We have reinforcing materials, basically focused on textiles and steel. Rubber compound formulation development case studies, which give you some ideas, what is the strategies and process. Rubber compound testing, okay, that's what we call on day two. Day three, okay. We look at that analysis a little late as of 6:20. In day three, 10th November, and here we come some case studies as well are included in molded rubber products, compound development, hydraulic hoses, rubber compound development, conveyor belts, rubber compound development. We also cover the mixing technology itself, what kind of mixing technologies are there and how to select them. Okay, that's for day three. Day four, on Thursday, we got rubber mixing technology process and sequence, cast analysis rubber compound, extrude rubber products, compound development. This is a case study. Industrial rubber rollers, compound case study, and also we have the rubber mixing plant management. Day five, Friday, in reverse engineering also, which is one of the important strategy if you want to develop a compound for the products that you don't know what is included. So you need to use the reverse engineering. Footwear soles is a case study. Cost optimization, which is very important. On the cost optimization, when you develop a compound, this case study with the rubber hose compounds. But also for the benefit of the rubber chemists, what are the best practices so that you should follow in the material development. We also cover the laboratory management systems so that you get understanding of the management of the laboratory. On the day 6 on Saturday, we have a Saturday program too, setting up a rubber mixing line, rubber mixing troubleshooting, metal rubber bonnet product compound development, rubber reclaim application, non-type products. So we have this on the Saturday, day 6. Sunday is a break. There is no program on Sunday. Day 7 again on the 15th November. The safety environment regulations. We have storage of raw materials, which is very important. You want to make a compound, but you have to keep your materials properly. So there's issues. We talk about various storage issues. how to judge the quality of rubber compounds, elastomer curing systems. This is what we cover on the day 7. Day 8, Tuesday, fill factor. This is one of the important aspects of the mixing plant. What is the fill factor of internal mixers? Dispersion of spotches and rubber compounding. We have maintenance issues also we cover. Water requirement, what kind of utility requirements are there? That's what including day 8. Day 9, Wednesday. This is basically Q&A, record version of the Q&A of the past participants. In the past, lots of people participants asked a good number of questions. Those questions, you also have a chance to view them. What kind of questions they ask, what are the answers. So this is very interesting learning as well for all of you. They're all together 150, some 60 questions. So we break down into part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay, so you can view all the questions they ask and answers for those questions by our experts. Okay? And day 10, okay, this is here. What are the questions you submit in each module? We discuss in the day 10. Okay, so this is important. We don't answer the question immediately after each module. We answer all the questions at one time on the day 10. So we have 3 parts Q&A session. Okay? And if you have more questions, we can divide into Q&A session 1, 2, 3. Okay? So this is scheduled on the last day. So all the questions that you submitted will be addressed in this Q&A session on day 10. Okay? As you know, this masterclass has a knowledge test. After finishing your whole lecture program and Q&A session, then we have assessment test. Basically, it's like 80 90 to 120 minutes in between. You can answer this test after the program between 19th to 25th November. We send the link on the 19th. Okay, and you can try your date based on your available time, but you have to use single shot, mean one time only. Okay, once you start, you have to finish the assessment test. Okay, so you also immediately get the report on what is your score, on how you performed, and also we provide you the score in your certificate as well. Okay? How to ask questions? This is important. If there are 40 modules, you may have lots of questions, so you can post these questions in the question box during the session. You can also post questions after finishing the module. Then there is some form will pop up, and we allow up to 5 questions, so you can post your questions. But please do understand, when you write a question, please do write clearly so that our expert understands it. If the question is unclear, we skip that questions. So please make sure that you type your questions properly, and we review it and we discuss in Q&A session on day 10. Okay? That's how we are address the question session. Training handout. Every module you will have a document, okay, in PDF file, and that one is available after the program module starts. Okay, and you can download your computer. Kindly note that this training handout is copyrighted, not for circulation. Okay? If suppose you miss, there some issues may come up, because it's 10 day long. Some days you may have some other engagement got interrupted, the schedule. Suppose you miss some modules, so you can join the one more time to join those modules, but there's additional cost. It costs you $35. So I can set up another schedule for you to view that module. If you miss it for any reasons, the commitments you have, unexpected commitments, but we charge like $35 per module per person. So you can, if you're interested, if you need help, you can always write an email to me at this param.technobis@gmail.com. Okay. Masterclass certificate. If you complete all the modules and including the knowledge test, then only you will receive the masterclass certificate. We make sure that your company sponsor your participation. We want to make sure you go through all the modules, learn as much as possible, and also appear in the knowledge. Knowledge test is not about your memory test; is basically reinforcing the subject. So if you follow through all the modules and plus you join the knowledge test, then we provide you the masterclass certificate. Okay, and what platform you use? And you may ask, is it Zoom or no? It's not Zoom. We use the GoToWebinar. This is another platform similar to Zoom. when you receive a links, you will see in your email like this. Okay? And there is a kind of join webinar. You click on it, and it lets you to go inside the into the platform. I suggest you to log in at least 10 minutes before a scheduled time of each module and check your audio settings. Sometimes you have problem, your audio may not detect it, so you better to check it properly in advance because the module starts on time as per the schedule. It will not stop for any reason. It start it, if you get delayed, join late, you lose that 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you're delayed. Okay, you cannot go back. So it's how it is. Okay, so please log in 10 minutes before. Okay, and check your audio settings so that on everything is smooth. Okay, sometimes if you're using your company computer, sometimes they have protection security settings or any firewall or the IT. You can ask your help IT guy. We may not allow the go to webinar platform, but mostly it's a smooth platform to join. Okay. So when you click on join webinar, you find there's something screen pops up, like you just click on it. Yes. Okay. Open, go to webinar, then you see the screen like this. Then you'll see like this. It is usually takes like half minute or 1 minute, less than 1 minute to open the program. Okay, and if once you completely open, you see the panel like this. Okay, you can hide the panel because it may block your screen. Okay, so you just click on this arrow on the there, it will hide the panel. Okay, suppose you have a problems with your audio problem, just check your sound check. From our side, system is all right. Your settings, audio settings, you need to check yourself. Okay, so you can do that settings by clicking on the sound check. Okay, that helps you. Okay, handout document. Once the program starts, you see the panel like this. Look for this symbol and you click on it. Then when you click on it, you'll see the handout document and you can download the. Okay, but you can do only after the presentation starts. Okay, well, we tried our best to keep the same program without any changes, but if there are some unavoidable circumstances created, we may make a choice that to make little changes with the program, but mostly we follow the schedule as planned. Okay, that's all about. I hope you find it how this orientation gives you the how this program is done. I'll just give you some intro to the other available master classes by our webinar, which are managed by Technobiz. We have a master class, that's what you're joining today. Then rubber compounding for non-tyre products, it's 10-day program. We have a tire compounding 8-day program. We have a rubber hose technology 2-day program. We have a rubber mixing plant design and layout 2-day program. We have a rubber behavior 1-day program. Compression rubber molding 2-day program. Improving performance of filled elastomers, the 3-day program. EPDM rubber technology and application, that's 2-day program. TPV Technology 1-day program. So we have various master classes. If you are interested in any of these one, you can always check our website knowhow-winners.com, or you can reach to me to register for any other topics. Or if you're looking for any specific subjects as master classes, you can always write to us. We consider to develop them in the near future. We work with experts across the world to provide you the best education, best practices, and information to all our participants. Okay. If you need any assistance, this is a way to contact me. I think most of you know my email and my telephone number. You can reach out to me by WhatsApp or WeChat, or you can send an email. Okay, that's all. I'm hoping that you enjoy this the know-how webinar masterclass on the rubber compounding for non-tyre products. It's useful to you. Please do learn as much as you can and make sure that it benefits your company. Okay, thank you for joining this session. Okay, I see you later. Bye bye for now.